For quite some time, Nigerians have been shouting enough is enough regarding insecurity ravaging the country. But the question is, when will enough be truly enough? Miffed by the wanton killing of police officers nationwide, the Inspector General of Police, Usman Alkali warned that attacks on policemen will no longer be tolerated under whatever guise. Jide, I saw, before we go into the killings, because you said it some weeks back that the rate at which they kill policemen, it's unpardonable across the country. Yeah. Now we've even seen citizens, after the aftermath of the NSAS attack, we see people, we see visuals, very funny visual, a man with a gun, and you are pulling that man. You are pulling that man and you are pulling him for whatever reason, a civilian. I don't know what has gotten into us as people.
Well, I don't think this is entirely new. People confronting policemen did not start with NSAS. NSAS, yes, policemen were targeted. Remember, the whole idea of NSAS was in response to extrajudicial killing by police.
Yes.
Killing people in broad daylight, even contesting among themselves. You know, give me the honor of killing him. That video, people saw that video and they were perplexed. I remember that even the vice president said, look, that he found it difficult to look at some of those videos depicting extrajudicial killing by policemen. You know, so policemen being attacked by people had been there for some time. But my own concern is killing of policemen by bandits, by terrorists. They are targeted. If you look at some of the recent violent combustions in Taraba State especially, so many policemen have been killed. And the rate at which they are killing them does not measure up to the rate at which we are replacing policemen. Up till now, there's a conflict between the Police Service Commission and the Office of the Inspector Police about recruitment of new police officers. That's a country that had not even recruited into the police for years. Now, they are even still fighting over this matter. Only a court can determine who indeed has the power to recruit policemen. But when you read about reports from the Northwest, in all the areas where we're facing rampant insecurity, policemen are routinely being killed. But I think that the people that the IG is bothered more about are civilians who will take it upon themselves to attack policemen. We've seen even these Okada riders
in Lagos,
who in Lagos think that they are lords unto themselves. We've seen them attack and kill policemen. They kill policemen. Okada riders. They kill policemen. So if people are not allowed to do their job of law enforcement, then where are we headed as a country? Look at the idiot who broke a bottle on a policeman's head the other day. I asked a very senior police officer shortly after we showed that video. He said the boy that they've been looking for him, he fled Nigeria. That they were told that he ran away to Togo. However long it takes, such a person must be arrested. I was happy the other day when a civilian who beat up traffic controllers. After more than a year of hiding, they eventually got hold of him. This is what we want. Teach them a lesson.
Did you remember those DPO? The one that removed the DPO's uniform.
They killed the DPO, and he was wearing his uniform. But I was happy. I was happy that on the day that he was paraded along with others, I saw that he had used a natural lipstick. I said, my people had done their thing. See? Because And he had become very sober. He had become very sober. You know,
They're beating the hell out of him.
yeah, so that you know that you can't call yourself a DPO when you didn't go through police college. So, but that lipstick, I was happy. Seeing that lipstick, I said, yes, it's very good. My people have
They did cold.
They did a nice
if
makeup
he
job
has
on
not,
him.
if you look at his pockets very well on that day, his breast pocket, perhaps his passport was in his pocket. Who knows? He may have even traveled. That is for the deep.
MJ, now we don't, because when we are gravitating toward a state of anarchy, sometimes it takes you to see that camouflage for the military men, for people to, you know, to behave. Sometimes when you just see that black uniform or you just see the police blue uniform, it doesn't, you know, add as anything. But it is time that the Nigerian police force, that reorientation and that kind of, you know, putting their feet on the ground, that people cannot just constitute themselves to area boys. You want to arrest an individual and they will just come surround you and they will be able to carry out their lawful duties.
You see, as we approach the 2023 general elections, there'll be a lot of vices, and I'm happy that the IGP read that riot act to his men. Fine, the policemen, at times, they do some funny stuff, but you see, in a sane environment, you don't see the kind of thing that happened during the NSAS, where people dragged out the DPO, they were beating him, they clubbed him to death. I mean, these are guys that are supposed to be protecting us. So now the IGP, while talking to some policemen in Abuja, I think during the week, said the report by the Amnesty International that the police used extra force during the Lekki protest, that's, as far as this is concerned, it's bullshit. And that the policemen too are also human. So when you are talking of human rights, they also have human rights too. That they have the right to protect themselves. I mean, we have reeled out examples here how people treated policemen. One even put it on Twitter. Is it 2 weeks ago that I spat in his face, just to show that yes, I have a disdain for policemen. He wrote it on Twitter that yes, that policeman I spat, and I'm happy for the PPRO. Fantastic guy. Before you do anything, before the guy was able to delete that tweet, he already grabbed it.
Yes, ma'am.
And
The Unde guy,
yeah,
Lagos guy.
Unde, fantastic. Just like our friend in the other TV station that day, I was trying to change the narrative. He said, boy, no, don't go there. You called me and you agreed, you accepted that you messed up, you passed BRT lane. Now you are saying they called the gun.
They pointed a gun at
They
you.
pointed at you. So, policemen, at times they have
And
their,
those guys have body camera.
they have body cam.
So they can easily play.
So-
People don't know that.
No, it was,
Last man in Lagos has some tools
see,
that can expose your lies.
Jide, it
Well
was,
equipped.
it was when they told him that, boy, all the things you have said, fine, no, but those guys have, but they were trained in UK. All the policemen working with Lamata, all of them have been trained in UK and they came with body cams. So any lie you want to
Lagos
tell
State.
against them, you must be careful. So by the time they told him that, guy, you said they even took your money, they called the gun at you.
Leave that guy, Maji.
So on this matter, I think the police is right. They have every cause to defend themselves. Although they
Before we
should
leave this
also
matter- before
check
we
the
leave this matter,
excesses of some of their men.
I like to commend anybody, those people involved in the rebuilding of grammar school, police station.
Okay.
Jide, you need to go to Penn Cinema. Beautiful police station.
Faleke
The grammar school
invested
police
a lot
station.
of money. Yes, invested a lot of money.
Grammar
He
school.
not only supplied them with vehicles, You know, you see some.
Yeah, you will see donated by.
Yes.
Okay,
Donated
okay.
vehicles.
Oh, okay. And the one
this
of Pensinema.
Isuzu Tiger kind
Fantastic.
of vehicle, and then it's built that place up.
And the Lagos State governor promised that all the police stations destroyed during the NSAS will be rebuilt.
Never again
So
must we allow
the
such
Lagos
a thing
State
to be
government is
visited
building some, and kudos to Babajide.
Our beloved
You
state,
get
Lagos
to
State.
some police stations now, you would think you are in
No, it's an opportunity to make them
to
look
remodel,
better.
yes.
Yes, some that were not story buildings made them story. They also asked for health centers. I'm sure that Sanwo-Olu in due course will deliver on the promise that he made to the police, because their welfare is also important. We know they are bad eggs. You know, there are some policemen who are
sure.
downright
Just like we have in
irresponsible.
all other all
Yes,
professions.
but I'm happy for one thing, they expose their own bad eggs.
Yes.
They deal with
They
them.
have been
Did
teaching
we not
them-
see
the
so-called
roping them.
lawyers the other
Yes.
day? So-called lawyers stealing phones
Stealing
in public,
phones
In fact.
destroying.
at NBA conference.
I didn't want to say it till the president, their president came out.
No,
Like,
he said
they stole phones.
They stole phones. so and you expect
Lawyers who-
people went through university, went to law school. So if there are such bad eggs amongst them, why are people thinking that it's only police
No.
that have criminals?
So have you forgotten the NBA election
Yes.
in Delta, where they were freely, medical doctors were freely throwing chairs and tables?
But they didn't steal phones. You can be angry
and they
and
didn't
show
steal-
your anger,
and they didn't
but
steal
to
bags.
steal bags, to steal phones, that's on a higher scale.
Mr. Pata just brought them out. He brought them. He couldn't
no,
even
the
defend
videos-
them.
the videos
He brought
are there.
them
That
out. He
was-
said it.
No, he's just like maybe
That one is
a
beyond
charge
pardon.
and bail lawyer who suddenly sees come on 19.
My
And he
friend
decided
Evans
to steal
Ofili
it.
was saying that, it hasn't been proven in court that Akpata cannot say that way, that the court has not called them a thief.
Let
I
him
said,
let
okay.
him stay there. Let him stay there.
I don't want